each provincial governor has brought with them a team of entrepreneurs, journalists, and other people.
How long have you been here in the United States?
Well, I've been here since late April.
Oh, so you've just been here this year so far then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Although over the past 30 years I've really traveled back and forth a lot because I studied here back in 1981, 82, majoring in journalism, and then later on I also studied at Stanford University, and also studied journalism.
And you are stationed now in Washington, D.C.?
Yeah.
And before that in Beijing?
Before that in Beijing, yeah.
And did you grow up in Beijing?
I grew up in Beijing.
And for this conference, you are here for how many days?
And for this conference, for 4 days.
And I see a number of your colleagues here from the China Daily. How many are here?
And 4 are here.
Yeah. What about other Chinese media? Is there television, radio, other newsprint?
Well, I think at least more than, I don't know the exact count, but we have at least 10 or more than a dozen reporters coming from DC or from elsewhere, from Los Angeles, so they are posted in the States. But then there are reporters who are traveling with the 4 provincial governors. Yeah, the local media from each of the 4 provinces.
Okay, so, but there are more Chinese government delegates besides just the 4 provisional governors, correct?
That's right, and each provincial governor has brought with them a team of entrepreneurs, journalists, and other people. And for instance, Qinghai provincial governor has brought presidents from local schools, local universities, because they want to expand exchanges between the universities in China and in the U.S.
And you said you did undergraduate study or graduate study at Stanford?
Yeah, I did graduate studies at Stanford.
In journalism?
In journalism.
And you learned your English here or in China?
Well, I started learning my English back in China after Nixon visited China, and there was a craze for learning English. But back then our English was really, I mean, not English, but Chinese English. And then I studied English in college back in Beijing, and then after that I came to the States to study. Yeah.
So are you on assignment here then for a definite period of time, or just do you know how long you will be here?
Well, I'll be here in the States for 2 years.
Okay.
So far, yeah.
In Washington, D.C.? In
Washington, D.C., but I will be able to travel around the country because we want to learn more about the U.S. Although I've been traveling back and forth, and I don't think really I have been able to get down really to real America.
It's a big country.
Yeah, it is.
Just like China.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, and I'll look forward to seeing you somewhere else along the trip. Okay?
Thank you.